The night shift. Blacker than Barack. Blacker than 1,000 midnights. Street. Scholarly. Informative and ignorant. The night shift.
Welcome to the Night Shift. I'm your host, Sir Chuck So Disrespect. Tonight, we're going to take you through the journey of youth employment. As we go deeper into the struggle, we interview a lively, audacious, brazen, brash black man. Let's hear what he has to say. All right, so let's get to this topic that I brought you here for, young brother. Do you think there's a problem with the employment of the youth in Baltimore? Break it down.
Absolutely. I mean, in Baltimore City, you have a very rich culture of young people who want to work for what they get. And we got entrepreneurial spirit of young people who are here in Baltimore City.
Do you think there's a legal spirit of entrepreneurship?
You can tell just by the crime rate of the city and what's going on. There is a illegal entrepreneurial spirit, but I don't think the spirit is necessarily illegal. I think that what is happening is we don't have enough programs, services, and enough places for young people to be able to go work, so they don't do anything but find work somewhere. 20 people tried to sell me water on the way here. So,
shout out to the young hustlers.
Exactly, and I bought 5 waters. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thirsty after the third one, but
stay hydrated.
I had to buy the water just simply because they out in the 95-degree heat trying to make an extra dollar. Why wouldn't I support,
Young Nubian, can you break down the difference between what you would call a menial job and something that is more career-oriented? What do you think is there a difference?
One of the things that opportunity I was afforded to get into was the Baltimore Urban Debate League. So now I coach Lakeland Elementary, Middle School. I judge tournaments on the weekend. People bring me out and host me in New York City for the weekend and pay me to judge. That's a skill set that I had to learn and take me all around the world to make money. However, our current Youth Works program is like, hey, come pick up some trash and we give y'all $900 over the summer. That's not setting up the students any type of thing. So they can't take that anywhere because it's layman people everywhere who can pick up trash. That doesn't create any type of way for you to go and make your own money next year, right? But different things like New Lens, for an example, teaching you what to do with your camera, you can go freelance anywhere. You know what I mean? So those are the type of jobs, and that is the type of strategy that we should have. Things like the Baltimore Urban Debate League, New Lens, Wide Angle Media, Baltimore Mixtape Project, Baltimore Algebra Project, all of those types of things.
Why are they funding trash pickers instead of New Lensers or debaters?
There's 1,000 answers to that. However, what I will say is that Baltimore City Public Schools, right, set up the young people to be integrated into the workforce, right, instead of becoming the entrepreneurs to make the workforce, right? Teaching somebody how to use a camera, right, that means that once they get a chance to learn video editing, all these things, then they can go out and create their own contracts, they can hire their friends, right, they can make money, they can make a business with that. So it's a different type of strategy. One is trying to create bodies for a workplace, and the other is trying to create human capital.
Man, you made it seem simple. I'm mad. I think that's a conclusion. We've done. I don't know. I can't. It's hot. This Nubian can't soak up but so much sun and studio light. I'm done. In a city like Baltimore, where urban youth are pumped with hormones, riding on dirt bikes, taking illicit drugs, they are often surrounded by risk. We're going to learn about how young people partake in a different kind of risk. This is young people taking control of their own financial destiny. We're going to learn their story tonight.
Got this young sir here, young entrepreneur. What's your occupation?
My occupation is I sell water on the boulevard.
What made you wanna, you know, so.
Because I'm trying to be different. Like, I tried to get a youth work job, but they never called me back, so I just started selling waters and stack my money up. And you get make money out of that.
But why not McDonald's? Why you didn't want to work at McDonald's?
I mean, I'll work at McDonald's, but I mean, I'd rather sell water, because if you work at McDonald's, you get paid like every 2 weeks. You sell water, you get paid every day.
So you like selling waters? Can you see it turning into a career?
Oh, no sir.
No, sir?
No, sir.
Nah.
Next year, I gotta get me a job. Give me a job. I'm not trying to be like crackhead selling waters on the corner.
What job would you have in mind?
I'm trying to be a basketball player, but if I don't work out, I'm trying to have my own jewelry store or something.
His own jewelry store. He's starting it with his teeth. So yeah. So what's the profit?
Like this, in like a week, you probably have about $500
in profit. Wow.
I'm an entrepreneur. For like that, I hate being broke.
It's for the love of money.
Yeah, love of money.
That's what makes the world go around in the streets.
Yeah.
This truck is always in the streets, 24/7.
Thanks, Rufus. We're really enjoying this interview in the studio. It seems that you're joined by another spoken word artist.
What's your rap name?
My rap name, Lil Smokey.
Little Smokey.
I just want to show people how hard it is in life. I'm only 15, I know a lot. Yeah.
Right.
But you know what they say, the strongest survive.
Only the strongest of the streets survive.
It seems like to me, rapping and selling water seems like the only way for this moment.
The economy.
Well, let's hear his ode to the struggle of self-reliance.
Down in my projects, this stuff just really wild. Young kids going wild, 14 years old going to trial. Young so mad, just growing up without having a dad. Collect cars every day, that stuff will just make you mad. For 25 years, my pop gone out my damn life. It's a chance of me making it like shooting the damn dice. All I really want is to show you I raised this man by myself. I ain't had no damn clue. September the 19th.
September 19th.
It be out in stores, yeah, man. I don't know if it's gonna be in stores.
Support the artist.
But I know my man Jesse gonna be walking around with it in his book bag.
We're
coming hard.
Coming hard.
Live from the streets.
Live from the streets.
Entrepreneur, we showing people how to get money.
Every day getting money.
Don't never let yourself
all day.
down.
So coming to you live, Chuck is here on the streets with young entrepreneurs, and we out. Back to you, Chuck.
Our next interview is of a young lady who made her imprint in the business world at a young age. Her gritty tenacity scared me and the business world. Word on the street and in the business world is that you are indeed an entrepreneur. What is the name of your company?
The name of my company is Twisted Imprint. We do photography, we do videography, but the twist is that we have younger people, youth, teenagers that participate in the videography and photography for different corporations or organizations.
So what made you want to focus on young people?
I wanted to focus on young people because when I was growing up, I was involved in quite a few organizations that were geared to young people. And that made me want to have an organization just like that.
Do you think there's a problem with youth employment?
Yes, because not many people hire as many youth, and the ones who should be employed, the problem is they didn't have the skills or write down the skills that they do have on their resume for the employer to recognize or to see it.
They don't know how to promote their assets.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because they weren't trained to. You have to have confidence, you have to have enthusiasm. You have to know, one, what the employer is, and basically step out your comfort zone to get that job.
Do you think that a young person in high school, is that possible for them?
Like in school, I went to Sam's Club and I would spend $40 a week. So instead of carrying books to school, I carried snacks to school. And I would sell the different snacks to all the people. And I would sell out every day. I've seen startup companies from people in high school.
High school. What advice do you give to the young viewers who want to start their own business?
I would say, go for it. It's hard when you first start and it can be deterring and you may want to get up and there's going to be people that's going to say, oh, you know, why don't you just go out and just get a job? I'm not saying don't get a job because you can have a job and that can help finance your business. But if business is your passion, you have a product that you believe in, I say go for it. You have to give it your all. If you can make sacrifices to go work for someone else that tells you how much you're worth, you should be able to go out and work for yourself and determine your own paycheck and how much you are worth.
Powerful words. How do you better assist entrepreneurship? Meetings,
Startups, conferences about entrepreneurship and encouraging people. So don't say, oh, that's already been done, you know, someone already did that. Because like I said, you can always find a way to improve it.
To have a twist.
Exactly.
A twisted imprint. Shout out the Twisted Imprint. Here at the Night Shift, we want to express our gratitude to Ms. Jasmine.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on to the Night Shift.
Thank you for having me on your show.
So, and then thank you for getting this money and showing these young entrepreneurs how it needs to be done. Well, folks, that's the struggle and the story for tonight. We found these stories to be both interesting and powerful. Indeed, these stories show the possibilities of youth self-determination and could be just the beginning if we invest in youth innovation. Till next time, my Nubians, good night.